Hey there everyone! Welcome back to Human Health Hub, or a big hello if you're new here. Today, we're embarking on a fascinating journey. Why do some people not just live to 100 but thrive? Walking their dogs, laughing with friends, cooking up their favorite recipes well into their triple digits. We're talking about folks who are out there living their best lives, not stuck in a hospital bed or slowly fading away. We're diving deep into the 5 surprising habits of these incredible centenarians, and trust me, these aren't your typical doctor's orders. We're not talking about fancy gadgets or expensive pills, just timeless, often unexpected secrets backed by solid science and real-world wisdom. These are the kinds of things that have been working for generations in places known for longevity. Over the next 20 minutes, we'll unlock what sets these long-lived folks apart. We'll travel the globe, from the islands of Okinawa to the mountainous region of Sardinia, and I'll show you how you, yes you, can start weaving these habits into your life today. It's about making small changes that can lead to big results. So, grab a cup of tea, get cozy, and let's uncover the magic of a century well lived. And hey, if this sparks something in you, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's keep this health adventure rolling together. Alright, let's jump into habit number 1. They live with a strong sense of purpose. Now you might be thinking, purpose? What's that got to do with living longer? Well, let me tell you, it's a bigger deal than you might think. In Okinawa, Japan, one of the world's longevity hotspots, they've got a beautiful word for this: Ikigai. Ikigai translates to a reason to wake up in the morning, and it's like a golden thread running through their lives. These centenarians don't just retire and sit on a couch waiting for time to pass. They wake up each day with a fire in their belly, ready to embrace life with open arms. They have that spark, that zest for life, that keeps them going. These are the folks out there gardening, hands in the soil, growing their own veggies for dinner. They're raising grandkids, teaching them old songs or how to fish, passing down traditions and wisdom. They're volunteering in their communities, sharing stories, and keeping those social connections strong. The amazing thing is that their sense of usefulness doesn't fade with age. It actually grows stronger. They find joy and fulfillment in their daily activities, and that translates into a longer, healthier life. And the best part? This sense of purpose is something we can all cultivate, no matter our age. Moving on to habit 2, they protect their social circle like gold. Now this might sound simple, even obvious, but in our fast-paced, digitally driven world, genuine human connection is often put on the back burner. But in places like Sardinia, Italy, another one of those longevity hotspots, strong social ties are non-negotiable. Life in Sardinia revolves around tight-knit communities. Friends don't text, "Hey, you free?" They just show up at your doorstep, ready to share a meal, a laugh, or a listening ear. Doors are open, tables are always set, and you'll hear laughter echoing through the streets as people gather over glasses of wine or bowls of homemade soup. These aren't just casual acquaintances. These are deep, lifelong bonds, forged over shared experiences, traditions, and a genuine love for one another. Grandkids play at their grandparents' feet, neighbors swap stories and gossip, and family isn't some distant phone call. It's a daily presence, a source of comfort and support. In these communities, people aren't just surviving, they're thriving, buoyed by the love and connection that surrounds them. Alright, let's talk about movement, but forget those hardcore gym sessions. We're not talking about deadlifts and burpees here. The real secret to a long, healthy life? It's all about natural movement woven into your everyday routine. Think about it. Our ancestors weren't hitting the elliptical, they were out there living life. Walking to gather food, tending to their land, building their homes. It was all about functional movement that kept their bodies strong and agile. And guess what? Science is catching up to what our grandparents knew all along. A recent study from Harvard actually found that people who regularly engage in low-intensity activities, things like gardening, walking, even doing chores around the house, had a significantly lower risk of heart disease, stroke, and even some types of cancer. So ditch the gym guilt and start thinking about how you can incorporate more movement into your day. It doesn't have to be complicated, every little bit counts. Alright, let's talk about food. And no, I'm not about to drop some crazy fad diet on you. Forget keto, paleo, or whatever the latest trend is. We're going back to basics with habit number 4. These centenarians eat with ritual and restraint. Their secret isn't some fancy supplement, it's simple, wholesome food. Think about it, for centuries people thrived on diets of mostly plants. I'm talking beans, lentils, leafy greens, whole grains like barley or oats. These are the staples that have fueled generations, and they're packed with the nutrients your body craves. Let's be real. Life throws curveballs. Bills pile up, traffic tests your patience, and don't even get me started on airport delays. Stress is a part of life, but it doesn't have to rule your life. And that brings us to habit number 5. Centenarians manage stress with ancient wisdom. These folks, they've seen it all, and they've learned a thing or two about not sweating the small stuff. They don't let stress fester and turn into chronic anxiety. They have built-in rituals and practices that help them decompress and find balance. So, let's wrap this up. Purpose, people, movement, mindful meals, stress mastery. These aren't fads, they're timeless principles, woven into the fabric of cultures that cherish their elders, not sideline them. From Okinawa's Ikigai to Sardinia's porch chats, these habits scream simplicity, gratitude, balance. The secret to living a long, vibrant life isn't locked in a lab or a supplement aisle, it's in the small, conscious choices you make each and every day. Start small, call a friend, plant a seed, savor your lunch, take 5 deep breaths. What's your first step? Tell me below, I'm dying to hear. Thanks for watching Human Health Hub. Love this? Share it with someone you want to see hit 100. Hit like, subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. Stay curious, stay healthy.